Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th and final episode of Isekai Maou to Shoukan Shoujo no Dorei Majutsu. The uncensored version, of course. Now, last episode, Clem and Rem kind of ran into a bit of trouble. They were kidnapped because Diablo just has refused to learn how to keep an eye on his, harem. But, so this sort of thing just sort of happens. And we got some nice stuff between Rem and Clem as a result, when they're trapped in a cage alone together, kind of a good opportunity to talk about various things. Ren being very protective and loving and caring about her little demon lord daughter there, and trying to avoid the worst case scenario with her. But in the end, yeah, Rem got really hurt, which triggered Clem, the hatred that was necessary for the formula, I guess, and then she just went full demon lord mode. And now we have an issue where she needs to be dealt with. So hopefully we can deal with that well enough in this episode. See, this is my kitty. See, hello, say hi. Hi. That was him saying hi. Okay, yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, it's recording. I guess they would be happy about this. Well, maybe true in your opinion. I like the old one better. Oh yeah, and Alicia is a dirty traitor. Who wants all the mortal races to die. Which I guess includes anyone that's not a fallen. Man, she could... You are a horrible person. She just looks so evil in that shot walking. I'd rather be end the ugly Alicia if I got to make a choice. Yeah, you have one job literally, so you do that. Not a good position to be in, I suppose. Oh, Sylvie. I'm glad to see you. Are you gonna fight? Because we haven't seen you do that much of that. Yeah, she's all ears. Okay. Sounds good. Need to have some teamwork to get through this crisis. How not to summon a demon lord. Gotta go fast. Wow. A giant demon lord with tits. You do that, man. I'll teach you how to forget the true demon lord. She's carrying the potions. Oh yeah, that's where we left off on. She's gotta heal Rem, so please hurry up with that. She's just breaking everything in her sight. Quick, Diablo, go in the holes. Or not, they look kinda hot. But you can handle it. I'm sure you can. It's great to see some Demon Lord on Demon Lord action here. That's a lot. I would assume so. It's dark and it's coming out of her mouth. Oh, now lightning. Ooh. Yeah, but, I bet it is. Come on, Rem, drink it up. I was kind of hoping she would mouth-to-mouth feed it to her, but I'll accept this as long as she gets better. Aw, Shara. You can tell how much she cares about Rem. Just stop. Yeah, you better protect her. Oh, okay. I think it worked. Huh. Don't hug me so hard. People are watching. Yeah, don't remind me. She's... Oh god, she looks even more evil now. I didn't think that was possible. Yeah. No, probably too, and it obviously was. Empty bottles. Spent a lot of potions on you, Rem. Oh, well, yeah, but he's a demon lord. He can handle it. He's a true demon lord. Oh, ah, oh, that looked like it hurt. Maybe he could use a potion or two. And if I hadn't had plot armor, I'd be dead right now. That moment when you realize, don't throw any more heavy things at him. Yeah, but things have changed. Oh, Emil, Amelia. I mostly call him Amelia because his name's kind of hard to pronounce properly for me. But yay, I'm sort of glad you're here. Because he pronounced his name like a meal, I have a meal, food. Here, have a meal, eat it up. So it just sounds weird to me. I'll leave protecting the weaklings to you. Here we go. Nothing like a good blow to wake someone up. Oh wow. That is a lot of power. Is it enough though? Guess we'll see. Oh damn. Just using all the magic there. Can you return to your waifu form, please? That's all I want, really. Don't look any more waifu-ish, so... Yeah. Well, let's blow her again. Uh... Rem, give her a hug, that might help. Let her know that you love her and you want her to go back to normal. I don't think she'd hurt Rem. Yeah, that's gonna be the key here, the biscuits. High five. Well, sort of. Yeah. Yes. Here we go. Now it's breaking. And... Yeah, there we go. Well, that's not Clem actually, but I thought it was for a second, like, got a better look at the outfit, but there we go. We're happy family back together. It's okay, it couldn't be helped. Yeah, I definitely get where you're coming from. I was pretty upset too. Yes, you tell her, Rem. And everything worked out. Yeah, you see that as if you're not familiar with anime. Yeah, shush, shush. Okay. Maybe the first time he's ever said that didn't slightly irritate me, so... As long as we can rely on him, it's fine. Yeah, gotta keep up appearances. Yeah, get wrecked. Because screw you. uh, this is gonna be the what kind of drives Edelgard to join Diablo, his group. Otsuka-sama. Yes, feel proud of that. I really do love Sylvie. It's a shame she doesn't have more screen time. No, it's just Clem, our secret waifu. Don't jump to conclusions. Well, what do you expect to do against Diablo and his team? Yeah, you already know you can't do that, so... Rude. Yeah, Rem's not gonna... But Diablo was here, so it wasn't. Yeah, and they didn't attack us. Come on, Sylvie, I was just saying nice things about you. Don't make me take them back. Oh, we're just gonna put a slave collar on her. Okay, yeah, that'll solve the problem. Yeah. I mean, she's not a proper harem member until she has her slave collar, after all. I gotta say it in a way that she'll accept. So bring out biscuits. Yes, gonna make her our slave. Sounds good. Sounds good. Instead of getting less slaves, we're gaining one. Yes. Gotta love any problem that can be solved with more slavery. Yes, being Diablo slaves is the best. Don't don't worry. It. I mean, given your circumstances, you'd probably get more freedom being a slave than without. Depending on how you look at it. It really depends what you want out of life, but yes, sounds good. Sylvie's reactions are great. Damn it, Amelia. That may have been the funniest thing Amelia did in the entire show. But anyway, what I was saying before, you know what? I'll just wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if you choose to become a slave, then really it is a form of freedom. Kobayashi Madragon kind of brought up that subject a bit. Because it is still her choice. Yes. Yeah, definitely can't do that. Yes. Well, you're not aware that he's the protagonist of the story, otherwise you wouldn't be so surprised. Nice outfit there, Clem. And everyone else. I would like to appear into the abyss. I would answer that. I would answer that question, but this is a safe for work website. Yes. Yeah, we need to restore his magic for him, so we should probably get on that. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. Got it. I do quite like Clem's outfit there. Very nice. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join. You're one of us now. You're one of us in every possible way. Yes. I wouldn't consider you dangerous. I mean, a lot of people have done that. Yes. Yeah, she looks much more complete now that she has the slave collar. Yes. Understandable. And this right here is what, what makes life worth living. Coming home after a long day. Is that... Oh, of course we couldn't just be done with this. Yes? Yeah, you have a lot of nerve, Alicia. Yeah. Is Edelgard injured? Oh wow, yeah, she's pretty banged up. Yeah, of course Fallen aren't very forgiving of their own. Well, yeah, was that not obvious? I guess. It clearly knew Alicia. Yeah, you tell her, Clem. He has a lot of nerve asking for a favor. But since I don't want Edelgard to die, I would prefer you to do it. But you both better pay Diablo back for this. And that was actually pretty quick. uh, Bowing to Clem in her underwear. This is her true form, so... It's... I mean, if you have free will, you can do whatever you want. Yes, back to the important things. And now that her mission's done, she can relax. So, I assume we're gonna continue having Alicia be part of the group, but I'm not too happy about that. I mean, I think everyone went through their edgy teenager phase, so... yeah. Uh, but yeah. It's a nice dress, though. I quite like it. We'll just, leave the world of SJWs and go somewhere else. Are we really seriously bonding over this? Just Shira clinging to Diablo now. Well, yeah, they give me biscuits. How could I possibly hate them? Don't pick up the knife. You don't listen very well, do you, Alicia? Don't kill yourself. I don't. Okay, I'm still upset with you, but not enough to want this. But I don't think she'll actually do it. But I've been wrong before. Yeah, don't do it. Oh, what? What happened? Did you already go to heaven? Odd time for a panty shot, but I'll take it. Did he just destroy the knife with his magic? Yeah, you always have been an overly serious person. And became an evil person. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. She definitely needs to be punished for this. Yeah, a spanking should be adequate. Everyone should get a turn. Man, Red. I mean, I can accept Alicia being forgiven and joining the group again, but I really want to see some real punishment for her first. But I'm probably not gonna get that. Only way to find out is to keep living, I suppose. Well, she's the ugliest of the main girls, so... I do love how we're just having this important conversation with a lot of the characters just in their nightwear. Of course, Rem can. Literally nobody but you could answer that. Exactly. Tell her. Yeah, just in time for the anime to end. Just funny how that works out. Yes, he's the coolest. uh, he still needs to have his magic restored, so you guys might want to get to work on that. Yep, put your arms down, Ellegard. Yes, this is how it ends. Just for today, and of course, many days later, but let's worry about today for now. Yeah, go with the flow. This is true friendship right here. I don't blame him. That'd probably do a number on me, too. I mean, you can only be in so much happiness before it's just too much for your body to take. I do wish a lot of them would move their arms and stuff, but still. Oh, Sylvie, that was a great face. Oh, Edelgard, looking good. And of course Clem too, but... Just down in those biscuits. She didn't get on the screen time either. Okay, so she's gonna just go off and do her own thing. Yeah. I don't think I can forgive someone who nearly murdered me that easily, but... Oof! A demi-human fell. Yeah, back to our main three. What? What's up? Are they upset that you weren't paying attention to the conversation? Oh. Oh no. I love you both equally. Oh wow. Uh... Yeah, I bet it did. I love when the slaves get jealous of each other. Well, I know how a chick pick Rem in a heartbeat, but he can't kiss both at the same time, so what's he gonna do? Oh, he just wusses out. Of course he does. uh, I guess so. I can't have Diablo picking a favorite after all, because then fans of the other girl will be upset. Oh yeah, good times. Good times. Apparently somebody was watching all that. Okay, yeah, that was the 12th episode of Isekai Maou Shoukan Shoujo, blah 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 blah, not to summon a demon lord. So, this episode, we resolved things rather nicely. Diablo got into an epic battle with Clem's monstrous form, running around while you had Shouta healing up Rem, nice and good. And them just cuddling with each other, having a nice moment to themselves. And eventually Diablo was able to take him down. Amelia actually kind of showed up too to kind of help a little bit, which is, appreciated. He's an alright guy, even if I'm not a big fan of him personally. I can admit he's an alright guy. But in the end, we were able to defeat evil Clem, and Clem went back to normal biscuit-loving Clem. Because Rem talked to her a little bit as well, which finally was the last little bit we needed to get her to really go back to normal. And then we had Shara, Clem, and Rem all hugging each other, like a nice little family there of mother, and daughter, which is kind of how I envision it. While Diablo and Amelia just kind of look from far away, just enjoying the sight, much like, me and the rest of the audience are. And yeah, that was really nice to watch. We just had a lot of nice moments there between characters throughout the course of that. And all that actually got resolved a little bit quicker than I expected, really. So we had time for some other stuff. Let's see, what happened right after the, we went back to normal? Yeah, I think we went right to the Sylvie stuff. Okay, yeah, Sylvie was talking to the one guy about various things about, their new circumstances, I guess. And then we went back to the inn where we had our our group doing what they do best, talking about everything. Oh wait, or did we get the one scene before that? What came first? Oh no, that scene was later on. Okay, I think I mean the orders don't really matter that much. The point is, we had a talk with not Edelgard, Olivia, Alicia. Alicia showed up, basically brings Shara to knife point, says, "Hey, you better heal Edelgard or else I kill the elf." And then they healed Edelgard, and it was all good. And then we had a very long moment where we were talking to Alicia, convincing her not to kill herself, convincing her that there's still good she can do, and that's not a proper way of atoning, and she has to live to do that, and she needs to find her own way, and blah blah blah, we forgive you, and yeah, just all that stuff. But since I'm still pretty upset with that character, I couldn't care too much, really. I kind of have a very grudge-holding type of personality, so yeah, that's just how it goes. But yeah, one of the big things with the episode, and which I do think was before that, but I guess, like I said, the order doesn't matter that much. We had a talk where Sylvie showed up, and basically said, "Hey, we can't exactly have a demon lord just hanging around the city. That's not okay. We can't accept that." So after some back and forth, we decided that the best course of action would be to make Clem our slave. Which, yeah, that's a brilliant idea. That's pretty much a perfect plan. It's just kind of funny because the premise for a nice chunk of the show was, hey, let's find a way to release Shara and Rem from the slave collars, and so they can be free again. But we went the exact opposite of that, and now we're like, hey, let's get a slave collar for another girl. So I guess we've given up on that whole plan. I'm not sure there's a specific moment where we came to terms with this, but it seems like we're just gonna be okay with just them being slaves forever. And maybe not forever, but for the foreseeable future at least. Because they both pretty much said, hey, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with this, just, become Diablo's slave, it's great, the water's fine, just dive on in. And yeah, he had the stone, did the ritual, gave her the kiss, and she became the new slave. That's 3 slaves so far, which is pretty good. Definitely pretty good. And that's how that worked. And obviously we had scenes where all of them had a lot of fun in Diablo's room together and working very hard to restore his magic. So, I mean, we didn't get to see the exact scene of them helping him restore his magic, but we saw enough of it, really, to get the gist of it. We saw some little bits here and there with Edelgard and Clem, I think, were like in maid outfits in like a cafe or something, I think, serving a customer, which was definitely quite something. And Alicia off to do whatever Imperial Knight duties she has, so I was wondering maybe if she would actually just kind of join the main group there, but doesn't seem like it. Seems like she'll continue to just kind of do her own thing, atone for herself as best she can. Helping a little demi-human out with his leg injury and all that. I think that was about it for the episode. And we have a final scene there with Diablo trying to be forced to pick a favorite but refusing to, which is very, very typical for harem anime. You can't choose a favorite because then the fans of the other girls will get mad at you, so gotta maintain that status quo. just something I've come to accept with most harem anime. And I just, like I said, just love a lot of their outfits. You know, at night, Rems, Clems, just good stuff. Oh yeah, Sylvie and Amelia's reactions when Diablo brought up the idea of making her a slave were just great. Just the faces Sylvie kept making. But I don't know why. When Emily just gave his thumbs up, that scene, that just really got me for some reason. Just, he's like, yes, I approve. That sounds like a brilliant idea to me. So, yeah. I'll admit, Amelia grew on me a little bit as the series progressed, but yeah. Yeah, that really was the episode. I mean, Diablo talked a little bit about, you know, his previous life and how we can relate to some of the stuff that Alicia was talking about and stuff like that, about his solo playing and all that and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the episode. So my thoughts on the series as a whole. Let's get my water first. Okay, so this is an isekai anime, you know, an anime where a character goes from the real world to a fantasy world and will adjust to his new life, usually with a harem of girls by his side and his superpowers also at his disposal. This type of anime is nothing new. We have tons of them. Isekai anime are just so common, you have some people that just kind of refuse to watch them. But I always do kind of enjoy them for the most part. It's just something I have a soft spot for. And some of them actually are really good, like Log Horizon and Sword Art Online, and there's one of the one I want to mention. I can't think it off the top of my head, but there's at least one or two other ones that are really good, like Overlord. And then you have a lot of generic ones like the smartphone anime, this one, Isekai Maou, that one, Norse mythology one, that also involved a smartphone, but wasn't the smartphone Isekai anime, which still looked very confusing. But yeah, there's a lot of them is my point. And this one is I would say is slightly better than the average generic isekai anime, but still I mean, it's not like a night or day difference or anything. It's still very typical. Like, the story is probably the weakest aspect of it because there's really nothing special with the story here. The only somewhat interesting aspect of the story would be the demon lord being sealed inside of Rem and how that's kind of a family thing, and that affects her life and she's worried about that. That was probably the most interesting thing about the story. But other than that, it's really not a very deep story at all, so that's not its strong suit. But one of the things I did quite like about this anime is its characters. Now, Diablo's our main guy, and usually main characters of generic isekai anime are just kind of meh. Like, the smartphone anime is a good example. Very bland, just characters. There's nothing to him, really. He's just an empty slot for you to self-insert yourself into, really. Just no real personality to speak of, aside from being a good person, which doesn't really qualify as a character trait in my opinion. Diablo is a bit different. He actually has some real character to him because he's a hikikomori, not good at dealing with people, but he's also, you know, Diablo, the demon lord, like a powerful character in the game. So the most interesting thing about his character is that he compensated for his lack of social skills by really going ham with his demon lord persona with all of his interactions, sounding very arrogant, you know, condescending to people like, I am a demon lord. You think you're worthy of speaking to me, you peasant? You're lucky you're even in the same room as me. I should have destroyed you the second I saw you. You know, I always loved him doing that. It was just really funny. It just, yeah, I love that a lot. And it became even funnier when he got into a situation where he really can't afford to do that because he's talking to someone that he kind of has to show respect to. And then there's just funny, like the one scene where Cher was like, does Diablo even know Keigo? You know, polite language. So that was just really funny, the smile on her face and everything. That was really funny. So also when he had to ask for help to save, you know, Rem and stuff. So the moments where he couldn't really rely on his demon lord persona and had to try to get past that was nice too, because yeah, you can't just get through life being like that. You can get through a lot of situations like that if you have the power to back it up, but even then, you really don't want to do that all the time. There will always be situations where that's not optimal. So yeah, they might get more into that later on in the light novels, but who knows. Let's see, other characters, Rem. I love Rem a lot. Her character design, she's a cat girl, which gives me a lot of extra points. Rem is my waifu, you know, from Ray Zero, so the similar name gave her some extra points to me as well. And my nose is itched a lot to this reaction, it's annoying. Also, she's just very nice. She's a very sweet girl, very cute, very kind. She really takes care of people, like, you know, Clem when she became her daughter, and Shara, who they butt heads with a lot early on, but they became close friends not too long. Of course, they're still kind of rivals for Diablo's attention, but really they're still very close. Shara, I mean, she's okay. I like her, but I mean, she just felt a bit more bland and generic than Rem did to me, because she's just a typical large opie. I love you. I'm gonna cling to you constantly. Make a pouty face and whine whenever you don't let me cling to you as much as I want. I've seen characters like that a lot, and it's just kind of they're just kind of okay. She didn't really stand out as an interesting character quite as much as Rem did, considering she's meant to be one of the two main heroines. But that's just my opinion. There's probably people that feel the exact opposite, but this is my reaction. These are my opinions. That's just how it goes. And then we had kind of secondary waifu characters like Edelgard, who I liked. I liked the way she spoke, and her character design and outfits was nice. And just in general, I think every somewhat important female character had an outfit that I liked in the show. I think that goes without saying. Just all of the outfits are pretty much on point. Normal outfits and the nightwear outfits, like I was talking about earlier in the episode. Rem's outfits, Clem's outfit, even Cher's outfit. I like how easily she can just take her top off. But yeah, just outfits were definitely on point with this show. Edelgard was like level 80, so she had a really cool fight with Diablo. As a result, when she attacked with a fallen army. Also, Alicia was my least favorite of the secondary waifu characters, partially because she turned out to be evil and very scummy, and partially because she just was just overly serious. Not a character I ever really liked all that much, but yeah, definitely solid least favorite waifu. Anyone else? I mean, Sylvia I liked a lot as well. I mean, she kind of got on my nerves a little bit near the end there, but I get where she's coming from, so I try not to let that bother me too much. But I really liked her outfit, especially when you had Shara try her outfit on. That was amazing. I loved that a lot, actually. But yeah, her outfit was great. I loved the way she spoke as well. She has very cute personality. I like how she had a lot of common sense, like not wanting to get on Diablo's bad side. Like, okay, I'm not gonna pick a fight with you, Diablo. So yeah, it was pretty good too. And Diablo just doing various things in this world, like making potions, like with Shara, where he just stared at Shara's opie and just made the potions rapidly fast. Like, oh my god, I made a bunch of potions before I knew it. That was a pretty fun scene as well. You know, Shara just leaning forward more and more, just watching him do it, and he would just look into her abyss. So that was really fun, very fun moment. So the show had a lot of really fun moments in general. But yeah, another thing I want to mention is that this is a light novel adaptation, and one of the problems inherent to light novel adaptations is the fact that you always feel like, as an anime-only watcher, you only got a single slice of a overall pie, and that you're most likely never going to eat the rest of. And that's always unfortunate, especially because the light novels usually aren't translated, and they're usually even more usually not adapted into more anime, because anime adaptations of manga, and especially light novels, are just meant to advertise a light novel, because the light novel author usually doesn't make much money off of the anime adaptation, not really. I mean, anime is not that profitable to begin with. They mostly agree to it, for one, because it's nice to have, more people see your work and stuff, which I guess that's kind of the same thing as advertising, but you know what I mean. And also to bring people to buy more light novels, because if it's a good anime adaptation, you will sell more light novels. That goes without saying, but that's mostly a Japan thing. As a Western English speaker, the light novels don't do much for me, especially because I'm not really a big fan of light novels anyway. I think you lose a lot when you don't have the voices and stuff. Like Konosuba, I tried reading some of the Konosuba light novels because I love the anime a lot, and I just couldn't get into it without the voice acting. The voice acting was just such a big part of Konosuba for me, the good use of music and all that. So yeah, I kind of went on a bit of a tangent there, but the point is, yeah, that's a problem because it's a light novel adaptation. It's not, exclusive to this anime or anything. It's just one of those things that always sucks with light novel adaptations. Okay. What else do I want to talk about? I mean, more story stuff. We had the Shara story stuff, which is basically, I am a princess of an elf place, but I don't want to be an elf, so I left. Oh no, my evil brother wants me to continue being an elf princess. This sucks. Diablo, please take care of him, because he kidnapped me, so you need to do that. Yay, I took care of him. Like, I don't know, I couldn't really get into that plot line at all. That just felt especially generic to me. I didn't really care for that at all. So yeah, the story just is not a very good part of the show. It's really not its highlight. And yeah, Shira's brother really was just the worst. I'm so glad he died. And yeah, anything else? We just had a lot of really nice, fun moments throughout the series. A lot of ecchi moments, of course. Like, they went pretty hard on some of the ecchi moments we got there. Like, I mean, I probably shouldn't talk about specifics on this Safe for Work website, but a lot of magic replenishing scenes and stuff like that. And hey, in that one Rem torture scene we got early on, where Shara just kept down below eating food, it was like, hey, is your friend okay out there? She's making a lot of noises. Like, huh? I don't know. Oh, who cares? So yeah, that was pretty funny too. And yeah, it was overall pretty fun series if you don't take it too seriously. And the show usually doesn't take itself that seriously anyway. Like, some of the things, just like back when they met the slave trader lady that was trying to help Diablo untangle the He get rid of the collar by untangling the magical threads or whatever in it, and he found it was too complicated. You know, they were really going hard with the suggestiveness of that scene. So that was pretty great. And there's a lot of scenes like that in the show as well, which I always enjoyed those. Of course, it'd be nice if Diablo was a bit more bold and like responding to all these girls' romantic advancements to him instead of "Oh my God, girls, cooties, I can't handle this." But again, that's just part of the course of the harem anime, so I don't let that bother me too much. Because if the characters weren't like that, it would go into hentai territory, obviously, so we can't have that. So again, that's just kind of how it goes. But I just would have preferred him to be a bit more bold. But I can't really expect that, so I won't have that against it too much. And Clem obviously didn't show up for a while, but I liked her a lot as well. Very cute personality. She was just obsessed with biscuits, but yeah, very cute, very fun. I liked the way she talked as well, and definitely reminded me of Dragon Queen from the Yellowsoft games. Let's see, is there anything else? I'm trying to think, anything else I want to mention? Because I know as soon as I hit that stop button, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to talk about that. So that's usually how it goes. I mean, it's just funny. The premise was just funny because you had Rem and Cher who wanted to make Diablo their slave when he arrived here, and he bounds it back at them, and then they were all butthurt. How dare you make us your slaves? All we were trying to do is make you our slave. That doesn't make it okay for you to make us your slave. So that was just kind of funny. I like that premise alone a lot. That was pretty funny. That's pure karma right there. They try to make somebody else your slave, and you become their slave. Like you really have no business complaining if that happens. But that didn't stop them, and then they're arguing over who even summoned him. I think that was what they were arguing about. But and like when he gave them the first order to get along, and they would just shook hands and stuff. So yeah, it was a really fun series. I wouldn't say it's anything super special or anything, just slightly above average for a generic isekai anime. But I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely had my fun with it. I'm glad I watched it. And if there's ever a second season, I will most certainly watch that too. So yeah, see you next time. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.